Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Sunday, May 22nd, and the moon is in, right now it's still in Aquarius. Still in Aquarius, but it moves into Pisces at 11:50 a.m. this morning. So, a couple of things happening today. We have Mars making a supportive sextile to Pluto. Did I say Mars? Yes, it is Mars. Okay. So, I was like, did I read that right? Yes. So, Mars-Pluto combinations are very powerful. They're very powerful. And the sextile in its nature is one of mental curiosity. So we may find ourselves very sort of interested in a subject in which we want to do our research about. So there can be a lot of actions taken to uncover things with this energy, and an expression of that which is uncovered. So we may hear some things today, find out about some things today that are the result of some. Hello there, isn't that beautiful? Look at that bird, just sitting there. Is that a cardinal? It looks red, but I don't think it's a cardinal. Wow, I don't know what kind of bird that is. You guys can figure it out. I know I can probably see it better than you can, but could be a robin. Is that a robin? They don't usually get up on trees like that. Cool, man. Oh, there she goes up. Oh, it is a cardinal, I think. Couldn't tell. Anyway, a cardinal spirit visiting. Hi, Dad. I'll assume it's you, Dad. Or any of my other loved ones. Okay, sorry, got distracted by Dad. So we do have that energy today. We also have Mercury, which just made its inferior conjunction to the Sun yesterday at 1 degree of Gemini, is scuttering back into Taurus. So Mercury in Gemini and Mercury in Taurus are two different animals, really. Of course, Mercury in Gemini is very curious, very data-driven, as it were. When we get into Taurus, Mercury in Taurus, our mind goes to more practical matters, our essential needs and the like. So there is maybe a stress on people's essential needs and talking about it and doing something about it. I know that inflation is hitting a lot of people very hard. There are a lot of people who are barely making it in good times, and you plop inflation on top of them, and it just makes it just too much to overcome. And then with everything else happening, it does feel like it really does feel like we need some new solutions for some old problems, doesn't it? But with Mercury retrograde in Taurus, we may rethink, reorganize, reevaluate what's important, what's not important. And then once Mercury goes direct, I think we'll probably institute some of those changes. So, and yet, you do need to see in your life where your needs are being met, not just where things are hard, but when things get difficult, very often, and things get untenable, other options come up, and other ideas, and we'll do things differently because we have to. All right, so made it up to the top of the hill here. It's beautiful this morning. It's kind of coolish, but when I was standing in the sun, it immediately got hot. And that was just the sun coming over the trees and me standing in front of the office. So I have a feeling it's going to be a hot day. It's getting hot out here. But of course we have that Pisces moon for most of the day. And that always takes the edge off of things. Oh, and we also have, almost forgot, a last quarter moon today with the sun in Gemini and the moon in Pisces. That occurs at what, 2:43 p.m. on the east coast of the U.S. Last quarter squares of the sun and the moon are part of the synodic cycle between the sun and the moon, or otherwise known as the lunation cycle. It's a monthly cycle. This lunation cycle began with that new moon solar eclipse in Taurus. So we're still in that energy. Of course, we still feeling the reverberations of that full moon eclipse. I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon. But that will cause us to move in a new direction once we realize that the past does not work for us. And we're still in that lunation cycle. So this is the part of the lunation cycle where we start to question authority. Starting, right? We've been questioning authority this whole time. But look in a more progressive direction. And it's really interesting because we just had a bunch of primaries here. And a lot of the progressive candidates, Democratic progressive candidates, did really well despite the shenanigans going on with trying to control the elections through money, dark and otherwise. So, but the people want people who are going to fix the problems that they have and see them and look at them and look for new ideas. That is, for the most part, the progressives. So while we have talking heads saying one thing, the people are speaking with their feet and their votes. And I think that we have to continue that in earnest. All right, guys, have yourself a lovely day. Like and subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow morning. Much love, everyone. There's the irises, the wall of irises. We don't need no education. Do. We don't need no thoughts control. No, we just need a wall of irises. That's the kind of wall I like. Now that's a wall worth building. All right. How about we all just build walls of flowers and see what happens? Like that. I'm such a genius. Woo, irises. All right, guys. Ooh, that's a pretty sight. The sun on the wisteria over there. Okay, I'll let you go now. Bye.